What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my playthrough of Sonic Battle. So last time we finished the Shadows episode, in which we learned a lot more about Emerl's his background, his history, how he was created to be a weapon of mass destruction and whatnot. But yeah, Shadow also gave him the final Emerald, and we were able to overwrite his programming by using a code that Joe wrote and put it in it, and now Emerl is a regular robot. So with that out of the way, now we get to move on to the final episode in this game, which is Emerl's episode. Emerl, who has come to realize that he has the same soul as Shadow does, has finally obtained 7 Chaos Emeralds. However, Dr. Eggman has not given up on his plans for world domination yet. The Phis were all destroyed. Chaos and Gamma are useless too. All the Chaos Emeralds I had have been taken by Sonic and his disgusting friends. The Gizoid has been equipped with 7 Chaos Emeralds. Now that he has been awakened, combined with the training that Sonic and his pals put him through, he should be extremely powerful. Most people would give up here, I suppose. But not I, for I am a genius scientist, Eggman. If my grandfather's journal is correct, ha 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 ha. This time you'll learn, Sonic.
Hey!
So, I said you are still far from being perfect. Well, how are you doing, my dirty little spiked rat and my useless weapon? Eggman, you come all the way here just to mess with Emerl again? You know, being over persistent won't win you any popularity contest. Haha, enough with the small talk. I have no use for this pile of junk anyway. I have completed the perfect weapon. I have installed the final egg blaster on the ultimate planet-destroying battleship, the Death Egg. Ha 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 ha! Stupendous! It's wonderful, I tell you. It is my greatest creation ever. With this, I will finally accomplish my goal of world domination. I can see it now. The world will bow before me. You can do naught, but wait. Cowering in fear. You poor weakling, you shall learn to fear me. So long, my loudmouth spiky rat friend. The next time we meet, I shall be the king of the world. Gahahaha. Huh. The old guy sure seems excited. Well, it looks like that final something or other that Knuckles was telling me about is finally finished. I guess we're not the only ones who've got a score to settle here. Sonic, Emerl, have you seen it? A giant battleship has appeared in Holy Summit. Hey, Tails. Yeah, we heard. I swear that old guy just doesn't know when to give up. He couldn't get his hands on Emerl, so he goes and whips up another one of his weird inventions? And now he's shouting something about taking over the world? Well, he was the one that woke me up in the first place. I've got a few things to settle with him. You really have grown up, Emerl. Looks like we've got to hike to Holy Summit. Emerl, Tails. Alright. But something's not right. Why would he be so out and honest about his plans? Even the government keeps some things a secret. It feels too deliberate. Like he's trying to lure us into following him. Got a bad feeling about this. Anyways, I'll go fetch a warp transporter so we can reach the battleship. So go to Holy Summit and I'll meet you there. Alright. Yeah, so it looks like Eggman just came out and said that got the Death Egg out once again with the final egg blaster, and we gotta go up there to carry it or something. And as you can see, the Holy Summit has changed. This crater here is now full of ice. You came, as expected. Knuckles, what on earth is this? And that battleship appeared, the estuary, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Instantly froze over, and Chaos appeared. He's just sitting there, guarding the death egg. Chaos is the guardian god of the child. He only shows himself in times of great crisis. Looks like we're in deep trouble this time. Haha, things are finally getting exciting. So that's the death egg, huh? I can see why the old guy was so excited. That thing's huge. Sonic! Tails, I brought the transporter, but it takes a while to charge up and it only has one charge left. Really? Well, Emerl, you should be the one to go, shouldn't you? You bet. Why don't you go pay the old man a visit and thank him? Yeah. Don't leave until you're ready. Alright. We'll be waiting at our usual spots if you want to practice some techniques beforehand. Thank you. Emerl, are you ready? So now turn the transporter on. Alright, and with that, now we gain access to the death egg, which is over here. Just floating around. But I'm actually not gonna go ahead because there's some things I want to do before we leave. But that's pretty much like, this is the point of Emerl's story where it could be as long as short as you want it, because as Sonic mentions, you can basically go back to all the hub worlds and fight everyone in their usual spots if you still want to get some more skill points, get some practicing, get more skill cards. So I'm gonna go over here to the crater and we're gonna fight Chaos. Yep, Chaos is in this game, and this is the only time in the entire game where Chaos shows up and where you get to fight him in the story. Wait, and you already heard Knuckles talk. Wait, what? Oh my god! I'm gonna quit that because I don't know how he knocked me out with one hit. But yeah, this is the only point in the story where you encounter and fight Chaos, which I don't know, it's just weird. Like, why is he here all of a sudden when he didn't show up at all throughout the rest of the game? I feel like at this point, like they shouldn't have even bothered including him in the game. It's just, I don't know. Even like story-wise, it makes no. Oh my god, he does deal quite some damage here. I'm not gonna lie. It just makes no sense why he's here. Even the explanation for the story explanation for why he's here is kind of like half-assed. Knuckles just says, "Oh, Chaos just shows up in times of crisis," which I feel like is not really true. There's been so many other crises that have happened throughout, that have happened since his first appearance, and I don't know. I just think it's really weird. The only thing, oh my god. The only reason I can think of for him being here is just like fan service, but I'm not even so sure about that. Oh my god. You know, I gotta say, Chaos does have some very strong attacks. Since this is the only time you get to fight Chaos, and you know, this is the only time you can get Chaos skills. Yeah, it's something that you just don't really get to see, but now that I'm fighting him and whatnot, clearly his attacks are pretty strong. He does move pretty slow, so that's one thing. I like how when you punch him, he makes like a water noise. Oh, damn! Just one combo in and he's almost got me knocked out. And keep in mind, I have Gamma style, which makes me very resistant to attack. Damn it, took me out. Just one more, and then I hope we get a good skill from him. We better not get his run. I swear to God, if we get his run, probably has like, what is it? He's right ahead of Emerl's like base run skill, or how do I say it? Chaos is probably the slowest character besides Emerl with like Emerl's base running skill. We gotta jump. I mean, looks like it's alright. Well, yeah, so this is where we fight Chaos. Yeah, we also unlock Chaos for like the free battle or whatever, but not really important to me. So let's go to Emerald Town because I actually want to go to, I believe it's Tails' lab. As we have been checking Emerald's data, I've found a new function. What kind of techniques did you find? I didn't find techniques, rather I found a program on virtual training. Virtual? Virtual training. Even if we're not around Emerl can train himself with us. Based on the battle data that Emerl has recorded, he reassembles the model information and, hey Tails, enough of the text talk. Sorry. Basically, even if you come here by yourself, you can learn new skills. That, and if you can win a lot of battles, you might be able to learn an amazing skill. It seems that your built-in battle AI is activated when sent to high-stress combat situations, which then accesses latent data hidden deep within. Oops, sorry. What was I? Oh yeah, if you lose a match though, the simulation will end. This won't be easy. No problem. Will you enter virtual training? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do virtual training, which, as Tails just mentioned, it's like a simulation where you just fight like virtual versions of characters and whatnot, and this is basically how it is in every match. It's basically 1v3, so you're gonna be taking on like groups of people by yourself, so it's gonna be hard. Well done, you're doing great. That's victory number 1. On to the next battle. And yeah, so you're just gonna keep doing this. And yeah, every time it gets harder, because as you can see, like the number of lives goes up. And that's the thing, even though it may say that you have 2 lives, you can't lose once, or else you get taken out of the program and you just have to restart all over. So see, like, I'm about to die right now, so I need to be careful. There we go. Yeah, so getting knocked out once boots you right out. And I don't know, I think you have to restart all over again if that's the case. So I'd say my suggestion is just, since you can't really get knocked out, just try to choose a fight. That's my best advice. took both of them out. Now Sonic has 2. Rouge has 1. Oh yeah, and since they have their special, you need to be really careful. Oh my god, like that, you see? If Rouge would have landed that, that would have been game over for me. Oh my god, same thing with Sonic. Oh my god, that's close. There we go. Took her out. Well done, you're doing great. That's victory number 3. On to the next battle. Yeah, and this is also, this stage is the only place in the game where you could fight in this battle arena, the Coliseum. Makes sense if it's the virtual battle vibe that the thing goes for. Okay. No! Oh my god. Alright, well, this time I'm gonna have to redo all that again, but I'm gonna do it again. Alright, so I just defeated all of the... Alright, okay, so I ran the whole gauntlet again, and I only had to do it 5 times this time. And it did take me a lot of tries, I'm not gonna lie. But I did it, and this is what you get at the end of that. You get an ultimate... Well, you get an ultimate Emerl card, which is essentially the best skill you could get for Emerl. As you can see, max power, max speed. So, yeah, I only got 1. Wait, what? Whatever. So, yeah, that's really what you do the virtual training for. Jeez, he's over here. I think it's Tails, right? Yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah, so that's what you get for doing the virtual training. I'll even show you right here. We go to the attacks, go to air trap, and you see you have the base Emerl air trap and then the ultimate Emerl. So the ultimate Emerl cards are the best skill cards you can get in the game, as they're the strongest, and they still are worth it. Yeah, it's really hard to get them because, like I said, you have to basically go through 5 rounds of fighting without getting knocked out once. If you get knocked out once, you have to restart all over, and it's hard because it's always you versus 3 other opponents, and that can be really hard. But I guess if you have good skills and if you kind of cheese it a little, you can get through it. That's also the other thing too. I think every time you win one, it increases the amount of fights you need to complete. So now I think this time around I have to do it 10 times just to be able to, or I have to win 10 fights just to be able to get another ultimate Emerl card. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. So anyways, I think I'm gonna do some more training right now, so I can get some more skill cards and whatnot, and then we can get ready to go to the death egg. So I'm just gonna do that off screen because it's gonna be a little tedious and repetitive.